Hi there, I'm Joe Leach, and in this video I'm going to show you how to use the Trinity projection system, the AV system, here in Trinity Church. Okay, so starting off, this is the control panel and it's on the lectern, and I'll go through all of the various parameters that you will need. First thing is the system power, here. Switch that on, and the system will power up. It will take a few seconds for it to initialize. That's before that you can use any of the audio-visual functions. The main audio function is this microphone, and that is controlled here. If you put this knob on 7, there we go, that is the correct and loudest volume for the speaker system, and you'll be heard everywhere in the church. So that goes on 7, and when you're finished, click it to off. Alternative microphone inputs, if you need them, you can plug a mic in here, and this will act as your volume control. The radio mics are here, the radio mics that are owned by the church. Up to 7 as well. Spare microphones you won't need to consider. External inputs. If you're playing back video, that's the volume of the video. If you're playing back from the music player or from Bluetooth, that's your volume there. You can also plug in to these jacks here, standard either iPhone jacks or larger 1/4-inch jacks. This is the HDMI video input, and this is USB for powering a phone or device. So I'll show you how to get the visual system going. These are the functions that you are going to need to operate video. Here we have the projector power on and off, the winch, deploy down and up, and that unfurls the screen. And here, that sets the height of the screen, low, middle, high. In practice, all you'll need to do is switch the projector on. Listen out for the beep that the projector makes when it powers up. And you will see the winch is coming down, and it will unfurl. Whilst it's doing that, I'll show you the other functions. This function will black out the projector if you want the image no longer there, but not want to power down. And freeze will freeze the current image. The trim controls are for adjustment, and you won't need those. The only other button is the button here marked laptop, which changes the input on projector to a Wi-Fi mode. You can only use the Wi-Fi mode on the projector if you've already downloaded the Easy MP software that goes with these projectors. So most of the time, you'll leave that off. Now that the projector's warmed up and the screen is in place, you will see this message. That is correct. That means that it's connected and waiting for an HDMI signal. So, take your laptop, and place it on the lectern. Under this cover, you will find a HDMI lead. Here it is. It's a standard HDMI lead, this one. If your particular laptop has a different kind of output to standard HDMI, you will need to bring an adapter lead with it. But in this case, we would plug our HDMI firmly in there, and our HDMI at this end firmly in there. If your laptop doesn't have an HDMI standard socket, you will need to bring an adapter. Okay. So, the laptop's on, we can check that we've got vision. And there it is. So now I need to show you how to do the sound. Down here, we open up the control panel and then select sound. Now you'll see here that the speakers have been selected. Actually, in this case it's HD bit T. This can be a little bit strange. If you just select and click OK, it doesn't seem to change that to your selection. It's best that you go and set default, I believe. Just a tip there, that's what I found. So we are after HD bit T. That means the HDMI cable. So you want to go set default, click OK. Then open up, in this case it's VLC that's going to play back the video. I do recommend this. And check your audio settings here, just to be sure. Audio device. Default, so that will be the HD bit T, we presume. Otherwise you could select it from here. Start with your volume here on about 4, and let's open a video. Open file. Here we go, and there it is. Obviously you can turn it up a bit here. And then you may want to enter full screen. View. Full screen. There we go. And there's actually a button down here too. Yeah, that's your full screen mode. And that should be all that you need to get the video and the audio happening.